Computers. A computer is an electronic device that can accept data as input, process data, stores the data, produces information as output. Basic elements of a computer: input, process, output. Flowchart. A computer carries out all its programs in a logical way. A set of logical steps that need to be followed in order to solve a problem are also referred to as flowchart. To construct a flowchart, one needs to firstly master the symbols and their meaning. Basic operations. 4 basic operations used. We have the symbol and the meaning. Addition, that is the symbol. Subtraction, that is the symbol. Multiplication, that is the symbol. Division, we have a backslash. Pseudocode. A pseudocode is a set of statements written in a human-readable language, but expressing the processing logic of a program. Then we have symbols and the functions. The oval symbol indicates the starting or ending of the program, process, or internal program. A parallelogram. The function of the parallelogram is input-output operation, indicates that the computer is to obtain data or output results. We have the rectangle. The rectangle indicates any time of internal operation inside the processor or memory. Then we have the diamond, which is the decision box, which is used to ask a question that can be answered in binary format: yes or no, or true or false. Examples: 2015. Given the length L and breadth B of a rectangle, write a simple program to calculate and output the area of a rectangle. Given the length L and breadth B of a rectangle, write a simple program to calculate and output the area A of a rectangle. So, to start, you have to start first. When you write start, it is indicating the oval shape. That is where the start is supposed to be. So when you write a simple program, you start, then leave one step, and then move forward, and then you can do your input. Your input is enter the length, which is L, and the breadth B of the rectangle. After you indicate your input, move one step like that. Then this is our processing. A equal to L times B. That is the area of a rectangle, which is L times B. So under the processing, you put the formula of the area of the rectangle. So you say A equal to L times B. Then we have to get our output. Where we have enter here for the input, our output is supposed to be in a same straight line, which is vertical like that. So our output will be under enter. So we are going to say the output is display A, which is display the area. So input and output are supposed to be in a straight line like that. After the output, then you can stop. The stop should be under the start. So the S for start and the S for stop must be in a straight line like that. So you start, leave one step forward, put your input, enter L and B, move one step, put your processing, which is the formula A equal to L times B. Then the input and output must be in a straight line. The start and the stop must also be in a straight line like that. 2016. Given that the base of a triangle is B and its perpendicular height is H, complete the flowchart below, which is for calculating and displaying its area. So we have been given those symbols. This symbol of the oval shape is representing our start. The parallelogram is the input. The rectangle is the processing. The parallelogram is for the output, and that oval shape is for stopping. So we'll start. Under the oval shape, for the first one, we'll put our start. The question is saying the base of a triangle is B, so we'll enter B for the input, and its perpendicular height is H. We'll enter our H. So we'll enter B, we'll enter H. Under the processing, you have to state the formula of the triangle. So we'll say A is equal to half BH. Then we have that parallelogram, which is representing the output. So we'll say display A, which is the area of the triangle. And then the last part, we have to stop. 2019. Given the density D of a stone and its mass M, complete the flowchart below for calculating and displaying its volume V. So we have the oval shape for start, input, processing, output, and then stop. So we'll start. Under the oval shape, we'll put our start. Then we'll enter our mass and density. So we are going to say enter M and D. Under the processing, we are going to say volume is equal to mass over density. So where you have over, you have to put your backslash. So we'll say V is equal to M backslash D. Then we'll say display V and then stop. 2021. Study the flowchart below to answer the questions that follow. We have that. Using the program above, complete the table below. So we have start, enter X, Y is equal to 7 times X minus 3, display Y, and stop. So our table is that one. The question is saying, study the flowchart below to answer the question. Using the program above, complete this table. So our first value given is X equals 2. What we are supposed to do is to substitute a 2 where there's that X. So we are saying Y is equal to 7 times 2 minus 3. When you multiply 7 times 2, you get a 14. 14 minus 3 will give us 11. So under that Y, you are supposed to have 11. Then the question is also saying Y is equal to 7 times X minus 3. When Y is equal to 32, where there's this Y, we'll replace a 32. So we are going to say 32 is equal to 7x minus 3. Transpose the negative 3, move it to the left, it will become a positive. 32 plus 3 will give us a 35. Our 35 will be equal to 7x. To find the value of x, divide both sides by 7. Our x will be equals to 5. So where there's this x below the 2, you are going to have a 5. So our table is going to look like that. So we have x is equal to 2, y is equal to 11. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to 32. As simple as that.